What happened in the Edmonton real estate market in June? Hello, if this is your first time on my channel, my name is Patrick Fields, Edmonton Real Estate Guy, and I'm licensed with RE/MAX Select. Have I got some great news for you in this real estate market update? Who would have thought we were in the middle of a pandemic or an economic slump? Are you ready? Let's dive right into it. If you missed my May market update, we had just 779 home sales in the city of Edmonton. Now, of course, this was due to concerns with the coronavirus. Home sales across all markets in Canada were down substantially. Looking back at June of 2019, we had 1,259 home sales. That's houses, condominiums, and duplexes. And this year we had, are you ready? 1,370. That's an increase over May of 76% and an increase from last June of almost 9%. Now those are closed sales where the buyers have written an offer, gotten it accepted, have financing approval, completed a home inspection, reviewed the condominium documents if it's a condominium, and then removed all of their conditions. If the buyer starts a process in 1 month but doesn't remove those conditions until the following month, the sale counts in the month that the conditions were removed. Of those 1,370 home sales in June, 821 were houses, and that's up from 784 that sold last year and a huge increase from the 486 that sold in May. Condominium sales totaled 360 during the month, and that's a slight increase from last year when 343 sold, and it's double the 180 that sold in May. We had 168 duplex sales, and that's up from last year when we had 115 sell, and it's up substantially from the 97 that sold in May. Now let's look at the sales volume. So this is when we add up all the sale prices of homes that sold and compare that to last month and last year. June's total sales volume was just over $489,500,000. And that is up. Last year's sales volume was just over $462,800,000. It's up from May's total of $278 million, which is a great increase and fantastic to see. The market has been so busy lately. I've been helping some wonderful people buy and sell homes. When we compare prices, the average amount spent on a single family house was $430,388. And that's down slightly from 2019's average by almost $2,500, but it's up from May's average of $427,507, almost a $2,900 jump. The average price of the 360 condominiums that sold was $213,881. And that's down from last year's average of $235,802, but up from May's average of $201,812. It's really great to see an increase in activity in condominiums. And once inventory flattens out a bit more, prices should stabilize again, but I don't expect that to happen overnight. Duplex average sale price was $335,541. That's down by $8,700 from last year when it was $344,210, but it's up from last month by almost $2,000. Now please remember, average sale price is calculated by adding up all the homes that sold in each category, divide by the number of homes that sold. And this doesn't take into account the size of the home, so please don't look at average sale price as a true value of any particular home. You really need to dig deeper into the prices of homes that are selling in the area and look into the full statistics. It's totally normal for the average price to fluctuate from month to month. Overall, in June, buyers spent an average of $357,311, which is up by $500 from $356,814 in May, but it's down by $10,300 from last year. If you have down payments saved up and a good job, this could be a great time to buy a home. There's still lots of fantastic homes to choose from, and interest rates are still historically low. Okay, so now to inventory, or how many homes are currently for sale. We saw 2,605 new listings hit our MLS in Edmonton in June. And this is just houses, condominiums, and duplexes in Edmonton. This doesn't include any outlying areas like Sherwood Park, Spruce Grove, Fort Saskatchewan, St. Albert, Leduc, or Beaumont, or any rural or acreage properties. In May, we had 2,125 homes listed, so this is up quite a bit. It's up from last year as well, when we had 2,212 new listings in June. Our total number of homes for sale at the end of June is now 5,864. In May, it was 5,623, so we only have a couple hundred extra new listings. As I mentioned, the market is quite busy now. In fact, I've had 2 sets of buyers be involved in multiple offer situations on houses over the past 3 weeks. I'm getting a lot of calls again from home buyers and sellers. Remember what I said last month? I definitely think June sales will be higher than the number that we had in May. Well, that was definitely the case. And now for the absorption rate. So that's the length of time it will take for all the homes currently for sale to sell with no new homes hitting the market. Right now, we have 5,864 homes for sale and 1,370 sold in June. So it would take just 4.28 months to sell off all the homes currently for sale, as long as sales remained at the same pace and no new homes were listed. That number is the best we've seen all year. In fact, it was 7 months in May. If you're thinking of selling, do it quickly to take advantage of all the pent-up buyer activity. All right, now for the days on market. The homes that sold had been listed for an average of just 56 days. It had taken an average of 59 days for all categories to sell last year, but 66 was the average just last month. If your home's been on the market for more than 2 months, you might want to re-examine where you're positioned versus your competition and make any necessary changes quickly. Single-family homes took 52 days to sell. Condominiums took an average of 68 days to sell, and duplexes took an average of 65 days to sell in June. So what does all this mean? You need to be informed and educated on what's happening in our market. 2 to 3 months ago, you had tremendous negotiating power as we had no idea where we were headed. And in June, lots of homes receiving offers in the first few days of listing, and sometimes more than one offer coming in. So if you're buying, know your strengths and advantages to get the best price you can. And if you're selling, know your competition and make sure you're priced accordingly. Do you have low direct competition or high direct competition? Make sure that your home shows its absolute best. And here are the highest sale prices for the month. There are currently 254 homes priced over $1 million just in Edmonton. 221 are houses and 23 are condominiums. There were 5 condominiums that sold for more than $500,000 in June. The highest condominium sale price was $748,500. Now, rather than show you pictures, I thought this month I would share the current highest priced condominium for sale in the city. Are you ready? For a mere $6.1 million, you could own this absolutely one-of-a-kind 4,900 square foot penthouse in the Legends private residence perched atop the JW Marriott Hotel. This spectacular suite is the entire south half of the floor, and it boasts panoramic south, west, and east views from the floor-to-ceiling windows. It has 15-foot ceilings, 2 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, spectacular living room, gourmet kitchen, stunning master bedroom, custom finishing, and much more. The residence includes a 24-hour concierge, top-of-the-line appliances, 4 underground secured parking stalls, plus easy access downtown through the pedway system, and full access to all the JW Marriott Hotel services and amenities. With only 2 suites on the penthouse floor, you are assured the ultimate in privacy. The condo fee is $6,800 per month, and taxes have not yet been assessed. Contact me if you would like some more information. Are you ready for the most expensive detached house? It sold for $3,600,000 in Windermere. Now this home is 7,450 square feet, and it sits on a 13,800 square foot lot. These lucky buyers ended up saving $900,000 from its original list price. There were 8 other houses that sold for more than $1 million in June. The confidence definitely seems to be back in our market. So there you have the June market report. If you have any questions about the real estate market, or you'd like an accurate evaluation of your home's value, or you just want to talk about buying a home, give me a call. My cell phone is right down below, or send me a text. I hope you found this informative. Please feel free to share it with friends looking to buy or sell a home this year, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more great real estate videos. Please let me know your thoughts on the Edmonton real estate market. You can leave a comment below, and if you enjoyed it, please hit like. Hey, and why not watch one of my other recent videos? One goes through 16 mistakes that I've seen buyers make when buying a condominium, and the other one discusses the pros and cons of new homes versus older homes. Thanks again for watching. Please stay safe, stay informed about what's happening around us, and I'll see you next time.